I don't say please, I don't say thank you. I just do what I want. And if you want to get with me, you better have what I want. I don't say please, I don't say thank you. I just do what I want. And if you want to get with me, you better have what I want. I don't say please, I don't say thank you.
Don't use smart lights. Get up like a man and use a real switch. You know what? You're totally right. In fact, I think you're extra right because I think you should be a man and not let electricity help you live your life. You should be lighting your entire house with lanterns. In fact, using off-the-shelf lanterns is even unmanly and you have super soft hands for that. You should be harvesting and refining the oil that you use to light your home, or else you are not a man and you have total soft hands. In fact, having any lighting in your home at all is the most soft hands thing I've ever heard. When it's dark out, you should be navigating through your home in pitch black as nature intended. Get the fuck off my page with your misogynistic bullshit, dude. Let people do what makes them happy. Today we're going to be doing a full smart home makeover with Hubspace, which is Home Depot's smart home platform that makes setting up a smart home as simple as humanly possible. The very best part of Hubspace is everything gets set up and controlled from one single app on your phone. You don't need to download a bunch of different apps for all of your devices. There's hundreds of different devices to choose from. You just need to look for this Powered by Hubspace logo on the box, then you'll be set. I'm going to start off by setting up this RGB LED strip. I kind of want to run it underneath my bed here. Here's the best part. Once you have your device, all you have to do is open the Hubspace app and scan the QR code on the device or in the box. After you scan that, the setup is literally done. You don't need to fill any forms. You don't need to change any settings. It's just going to automatically work with your smart home right away. Now that I've got it all connected, I'm going to mount it underneath the bed here with the included double-sided tape. And this turned out incredible. Not only can I turn it on and off with my phone, but I can also change the color, again, all right in the Hubspace app. This is so well integrated. Next, I'm going to install this smart lock, which gives my smart home a whole bunch of functionality. The install process was an absolute breeze, and after scanning the QR code and adding it to my Hubspace app, I'm now able to lock and unlock my door from my phone. This is an incredible feature for security and peace of mind, and even better, it comes with this pin pad that you could set the pin in the Hubspace app as well to give you another way to access the door. Next, I installed these smart light switches throughout my house to replace my existing dumb ones. These smart switches gave me full control in Hubspace over all my existing light fixtures while still being able to turn them on and off manually. And then to complete my smart lighting, I also grabbed these smart bulbs to replace all the bulbs in my lamps. These not only just appear in Hubspace and allow me to turn them on and off, but I can also change the color, which makes for some really cool use cases. And lastly, I grabbed these smart plugs to convert all my existing dumb devices into smart devices. In this case, I'm installing them on my bedside lamps here to give me full control once again. If you're interested in trying out smart home and Hubspace, these smart plugs are a really great affordable option that take literally seconds to install. The cherry on top with Hubspace is not only can you control it all through the Hubspace app like I've been showing you, but it also connects seamlessly with either Google Home or Amazon Alexa, so you could use your preferred voice assistant to control it like this. Alexa, turn on the bedside lamps. Home Depot's Hubspace is a great solution for anybody who wants to set up a smart home without all the hassle and just have it work. If you want to try out Hubspace for yourself, you can find a link to all of the devices in my profile, or you can head down to your local Home Depot and check them out in person. I'm super excited to keep adding more unique devices to my Hubspace smart home, so stay tuned for that. Thanks to Hubspace for sponsoring this video, and I hope you have a rad day. I'm so excited. So inside this bag is a really cool piece of tech history that I can almost guarantee you don't even know exists. Let's crack it open. Oh, this is so cool. So this is the original GoPro. You know these fancy cameras, but it's not even remotely what you might expect. So it's actually a film camera. The first GoPro was literally a film camera. Like, you wind it up and you take a picture. Like, this is insane. So the whole idea behind it is it mounted on your wrist. The camera velcros on like so. And then there's this final little piece to secure it here. And then you are locked in. Then you could flip this up like this and have the camera facing like that. So you could use the viewfinder. It was originally designed for surfing, so you're like riding a wave and your buddy's riding there and you have it ready to go on your wrist and you go like snap shots of him. But I just think the fact that this is all bundled up and this is what precursed this, and I think this came out in like 2005, is insane. Let's open this thing up and take a look at it. So at first glance, it's pretty simple. You have these little latches here to open and close the waterproof case, one on each side. I'm assuming this is the wind for the film. And then there's the shutter here. And that's literally it. Pretty simple little thing. Pop it out of the case. Like that. Then that's the camera. Not gonna lie, feels pretty cheap. This thing's probably barely 100 grams. Let's open it up. I would be so hyped if there's an old roll of film here. I just bought this thing on eBay. Push that down. Womp womp. And then yeah, you got the little film winder here as well for when you're done taking pictures. I think as far as cameras go, this thing isn't really anything special. You can tell it feels pretty cheap, but I think it would still take pretty cool photos. I think it uses the same type of tech that like the little disposable cameras use, where you don't have to focus it or anything, just point and click. But you know we're gonna be testing this thing in action. For those who don't know, I kite surf. It's kind of my main weird niche outdoor hobby. And I'm gonna try to get some big, crazy mid-air trick shots while my buddy is flying through the air on this weird old film camera. I don't know, I just think stuff like this is so cool. The fact that something as inconspicuous as this led up to the multi-billion-dollar industry that GoPro is now, and this was like a lot longer ago than you might think it would be. 2005, what's that, almost 20 years? Most people don't even know this existed. A lot of people think it's the original hero, but I just think this is so cool. I'm gonna actually use it and test it out, but even just sitting on a shelf, I think it's a really cool piece of history. Let me know if you guys want to see it in action in that follow-up video. Let me know if you guys have any questions on it. I appreciate y'all for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.